Welcome to DHN. I'm your host, Wade Teamer. It's been a couple days. I know I missed the heck out of y'all, but I was grinding. We're going to talk about it before we leave. Got a major surprise, but Bitcoin, not surprising at all. Coming in at 21K, guys. We got BNB sitting at 13, XRP 34 cent, Solana, Polkadot, Polygon, and Tron all posting 2% at the most down right now. But guys, this is why the only technical indicator I use are Bollinger Bands. Let me show you this, okay? This is the BTC chart, guys, and we are sitting on the weekly. Now, longtime viewers of the channel know that we used to track these charts monthly or every week, really. And we learned a lot of information about how Bollinger Bands work and why they're really the only indicator that makes sense. All right, when we were riding all the way up to the cycle top in November, guys, we were able to follow it, as you can see here, right along the Bollinger Bands, guys. So I have been using Bollinger Bands ever since I've been in crypto to try to give me the best idea of what was going on in the markets at a particular time, guys. And as you can see right here on the monthly, if I can get my laptop to behave, but we don't need to, let me see here. I will collapse that pane and that'll give us a better view of what's going on. Squeeze this down just a bit. You can tell I ain't been sitting here in the last couple of days, guys. Man, I can't wait to tell you what that surprise is. But simply, once I adjust these ranges, guys, and you can see here right along the top, that top band, okay, that indicates our ranges for the last year and a half or so. All right, and you can see that here's the cycle top, October. We started to go back the other way in November. Once that wick all the way up here peaked out at $65,000 Bitcoin, guys. If you were not here during a $65,000 Bitcoin, all right, that's when crypto is fun. But right now, guys, as you can see, present day, August of 2022, we are not there. As a matter of fact, we are sitting at about 21.5 at time of recording, guys. But you can see that the lowest point of this band, and again, this is on the monthly chart, takes us down to about 17K. And then when you look over to the weekly chart, guys, the weekly Bollinger Bands, they indicate slightly lower at 13 or 14. Now, the prominent analysts, I'm not talking about crypto influencers here. I'm talking about men who genuinely study these charts every day and don't need to post content on YouTube to validate themselves. We'll talk about BitBoy in a second. But these Bollinger Bands were created by people who study financial market behavior. That's why I use them, guys. And what the downside? We're 13, 14. Okay, that's what the charts are reading. Okay, this isn't an opinion. This is just what the charts are reading. However, the upside, the positive, on the weekly, guys, we still sitting at 40K. Okay, we have a slight resistance at 26,000 on the weekly chart, and that would explain why we've kind of just been cascading for the last few months between 20K and 25K. All right, there's a term for this phase. I can't exactly recall it right now. I either want to call it accumulation or capitulation. I believe it's capitulation. When you're setting an average downward pattern, I believe that's capitulation, and then accumulation is a continuous upward pattern. We have been seeing a downwards pattern. This is true. So that would indicate to me that, you know, if the trend is our friend seems to be quite upset with us at the time. So again, just want to say, according to the Bollinger Bands, our lowest right now, our ranges go from 13K to 40K with a resistance level at 26,000. If we don't break 26K by the end of August, then we're just going to repeat the same behavior that we've been seeing the last couple of months. We may even drop down to that 13, that 15, 13, something like that, in that range, guys. Be prepared for that, and be prepared for people to lose their mind. Okay, they're going to call Bitcoin all types of scams. They're going to go after every influencer that they can. I think Q4, guys, it's going to be treacherous, but it's going to be the last battle before we start to go the other way. We got to make it through the rest of this year. All right. So keep holding, keep buying, keep doing your research. I'm still going to be here. You already know that. That's my mission in life now, is to give you this good crypto content. All right. And speaking of such, let's get into the news. Now, by the way, if you're finding value in this content at any point, please don't hesitate to press that like button, because it helps grow the channel, right? And if you find value, I'm pretty sure you want others to do the same. Now, Samsung is getting ready to launch its crypto exchange platform next year, ladies and gentlemen. This is big, because I also just read an article about the Theta network and Samsung. Samsung has this new model phone coming out. It's the Fold G. It's the Fold Z4. Okay, but pretty much in that new model of phone, there will be NFT compatibility, and it'll be because of the Theta network. I remember when Samsung and Theta partnered sometime in 2021, and everybody overlooked it. They overlooked their partnership with Sony. They overlooked their partnership with Lionsgate, I believe, or MGM, one of the two. But Theta has the entertainment industry on lock, and they're partnering with the right people. There will be more Theta content to come, so make sure you stick around, subscribe if you're interested in that. Now, spurred by new legislation favorable to the cryptocurrency industry in South Korea, Samsung is now in the process of designing its own crypto exchange. Boy, oh boy. Now, Apple's going to try to do the same thing in 2024. It's expected to be launched first half of next year. Samsung could also develop its own cryptocurrency. Wow. Wow. Let me tell you why I am wowing that. Because this is the mainstream trick. This is the mainstream signal. All right. I talked about this last year. I remember it. I was saying, guys, we're going to see a point where, I remember the video too. It was called Game Theory. Is 2022 the year that we see game theory in effect? And what that means is that we've already had private blockchains coming to the market. They dominate the market. Your private blockchains, public, permissionless, whatever you want to call them. The Ethereum, Cardano, Solanas of the world, right? At the same time, you have Walmart developing a blockchain. Myers was even developing a blockchain. I discovered that MSU, all right, in my own hometown, is working with VeChain for their blockchain compatibility. So what that started to think to me, oh, and we can't forget about how many places Amazon Web Services is, but that started to get the gears turning in my head, where I was like, okay, at some point, we're going to see one of these big companies, all right, one of these big companies come out with their own blockchain and token. Well, Samsung is going to be the first to do it. Samsung is preparing to start the path of cryptocurrencies a little more seriously. The South Korean giant will launch its own cryptocurrency exchange platform in the first half of 2023. The project is in the hands of the team from Samsung's securities division. Interesting. Who are working on the development of such a service, of course, based on blockchain. So their securities division, that's another signal, guys. So they're anticipating, and you know they have the people in the right places to study the market and predict these, forecast these trends. So if their securities division is focusing on developing their blockchain and their crypto token, I can pretty much bet that if it isn't considered a security, it will be registered as one. And by the time we get to the second half of 2023, we'll start hearing more about a crypto-based securities market. All right. Now, let's wrap this up. Samsung has been planning to enter the crypto sector for a while. The policy of Yoon Suk Yeol, the new president of South Korea since May of 2022, has favored activity in the country and has motivated Samsung and other South Korean tech companies to accelerate their investments. The leader encourages companies and individuals to invest in cryptocurrencies, even raising the minimum taxable income on crypto gains to tax residents to take the plunge. So that is also very, very good. Raising the minimum taxable income. This means that, let's just say, for example, here in the United States, if you make less than $75,000 in a year and you're trading cryptocurrencies, they don't really look at that. All right. Your tax rate is not going to be as high if you were, let's just say, making $150,000 a year. All right. That is one of the biggest reasons why the tax regulations that came down in India when they put forth their tax bill, it caused such a ripple effect. Okay, it was because their minimum taxable income was lower in a lot of cases, and everybody's pretty much got money in India. Okay, there's a large swath of the population with wealth, and there's a large part of the population without it. That's to be expected. But the ones who are holding the most money are driving the Indian economy, and they were looking to get into cryptocurrencies, and those tax laws have actually hindered the growth just a little bit. There's still things moving in India, but this is good to see nonetheless coming out of South Korea, guys. And we actually have another story coming from the same area. We're talking Kanaga Investment Bank collaborates with Ant Group to launch cryptocurrency based applications, guys. What they're developing is a super app. All right, and this is something I have also been telling you guys was on the horizon. When these prices go down, they're easier to build on. Okay, they're just easier to build on. That's why I'm not fazed by bear markets anymore, because I know this is when the money is being prepared. So when the markets do decide to go the other way, there are 3 times as many applications, there are 3 times as many investors in the market, and that means that there is 3 times as much liquidity. And if we've been holding since times like these, we are the cream of the crop, ladies and gentlemen. But Malaysia is on its way of driving cryptocurrency adoption, with one of the major local banks moving into cryptocurrency trading as part of its default bank offerings. Kanaga Investment Bank, Bihad, considered one of the largest private investment banks with over 500,000 customers, has entered into a collaboration with China-based technology company Ant Group, okay, subsidiary of Ant Financial. Gotta watch that KuCoin video, you'd stay up on that one. They're going to unveil a cryptocurrency friendly wallet and trading application, according to Cointelegraph. Kanaga has signed a memorandum of understanding with the Ant Group to jointly create Malaysia's wealth application in the form of a super app. As mentioned in the agreement, Ant Digital's technology unit will provide Kanaga's with has a mobile development platform originating from the Alipay application, guys. Now, the reason why I'm so excited about this is because when I was doing the research for the history of KuCoin video, I discovered just how deep Ant Financial really goes when it comes to the cryptocurrency market. If you didn't know, there is a former Ant Group executive currently working with KuCoin. I believe he is one of the co-CEOs. But it was quoted from Jeff Jeong, digital technology president at Ant Financial. He states, adoption by many businesses to build new apps and optimize the performance of existing apps. Our financial grade impasse mobile development platform is positioned to support Kanaga in integrating a wide range of products and services into the app. The design behind the super app is to change the way wealth management takes place in Malaysia through integration of financial services such as stock trading, digital investment management, crypto trading, digital wallets, foreign currency, and others, all in one platform. This app is going to launch in early 2023. Looking forward to the 2023, ladies and gentlemen. 2023. I don't have the same feeling about 2023 that I had about 2022. 2022 I knew was going to be completely crazy. Again, master number, master year. Things had to get ship shape, understand? But 2023, it's an odd number. I don't know what the heck's gonna happen. But let's talk crypto directly, guys, and we're gonna start with XRP and Tranglo. All right, they're opening a brand new payment corridor to the United Arab Emirates, guys. Let's find out some more. Ripple, XRP's investment partner Tranglo, the cross-border payment specialist, has opened a new payment corridor to the United Arab Emirates. The UAE is now part of the Tranglo Connect network, offering instant payments to the second largest Arab economy. Now, in this card right here, you're going to get directed to the XRP More Than Payments video. In that, you will learn just how powerful Tranglo is to the Ripple ecosystem. Now, Tranglo and Triangle announced that it can now offer quick and seamless fund transfers to the UAE thanks to a single integrated partnership with the country's banking network. Payment security is envisioned via validation of beneficiaries' details against the Emirates ID Passport or GCC National ID. That's coming from Jackie Lee, CEO of Triangle. He continues, in 2013, we helped Estelat launch UAE's first international airtime transfer, benefiting millions of people. Today, our latest payment corridor will benefit many more seeking to remit funds to the country. So, Triangle, Ripple, XRP, guys, they just not too long ago expanded into Japan. During my research on this Africa report, I discovered that they have reached into Africa as well, and it's all focused on cross-border payments, ladies and gentlemen. That's the thing that's going to take XRP and Ripple. Keep that in mind. XRP and Ripple. That's what's going to take both companies, both entities into the next generation, guys, and they're laying the foundation. So that is big to see. Now, another thing that was very big is the activities of Binance, Visa, MasterCard suddenly making Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, and Tether payments a reality. Now, this article is very short, but Forbes did summarize what we need to know right in the beginning. Now, card and payments giant MasterCard has announced a partnership with the world's biggest crypto exchange, Binance, to launch Bitcoin and crypto payments in-store and online. Now, MasterCard's rival Visa has also seen a ramping up of its crypto payment cards, guys. That's one thing I think we're going to see really come into the fold in 2023 is cryptos being used for what they were intended. Okay, now MasterCard is set to launch a cryptocurrency payments card supporting 14 cryptocurrencies, including the US dollar, pegged stablecoin, Bitcoin, Tether, Ethereum, BNB, Cardano, Solana, etc. And there is also news that Shiba Inu will be involved in this too. You can use Shiba Inu. And on the subject of Shiba Inu, guys, this might be one of the things that helps decrease that insane amount of tokens. All right, because if you can integrate Shiba Inu into a much larger payments ecosystem, it kind of gives them a little bit more leverage. All right, that would explain their relationship with shopping.io. I want to say that happened last year, and their integration into BitPay. I believe you can also use them for some e-commerce platforms on Shopify. So the people behind Shiba Inu, they know where to go. All right, they know where to go. I personally just still need to be a bit more convinced. However, if they're making moves like this is the right direction, because the only thing that's going to save Shiba Inu and really get it to anywhere close to a penny, which is what we needed to get to, it's going to have to be fully integrated into a global payment network. Thanks to Binance, that's exactly what we have here. Now, MasterCard plans to integrate crypto could be an eye-opener for competition like Visa, who may follow in MasterCard's footsteps in order to lead the payments industry in this sector. The crypto card will let users pay for everyday purchases using the crypto they have in their Binance accounts. This next piece, very important, guys. The card converts cryptocurrencies into fiat at the point of sale and was launched in Argentina. That was the pilot version. Now we are getting ready for the much wider rollout, and it will support some 90 million online and physical locations, guys. Pretty much anywhere MasterCard is accepted, crypto is accepted. We in the room now. So let's jump over and talk XDC, ladies and gentlemen. I had to dig for this one. You can tell by the way the site looks. But the XDC network has been hard at work in the United Arab Emirates. XDC and XRP, you know what I'm saying? But August 24th, XDC-based plugin collaborated with HumeSyn Global, NC Global Media, and Satyama University to initiate a groundbreaking hackathon in India, guys. And the purpose of these hackathons, when you hear them in relation to any cryptocurrency, it's simply a competition, an open competition forum, if you will, to attract more developers to the specific chain. And XDC is looking at India, guys. And we were just talking about how India is very forward thinking. But let's dig more into this. A pan-Indian hackathon, PLI blockchain, welcomes participants from all over the country. Suvic group of countries with its headquarters in the UAE is organizing it. Plugin, a decentralized Oracle network on XDC, is a blockchain-powered product. This hackathon's goal is to invite all blockchain enthusiasts and industry experts to create decentralized apps on the XDC network. So pretty soon we'll have a brand new application on XDC, guys. The team which secures the first position in the program will receive 5 lock. The second team will receive 2.5. Third team will get 1. The program finals will be held at the Satyama Institute of Science and Technology on September 22nd and the 23rd of this year. So pretty much, guys, what we have here with this one is just more ecosystem development for the XDC network, and you can never get mad at that, guys. Now, real quick, we're not going to read through this story, all right? But I just want to bring your attention to something really fast. We're going to start talking more about Elrond, because when I tell you no one talks about this project, yet it has exactly the same criteria, the same features, the same functions, the same potential as a Binance, a KuCoin, a Crypto.com. It's eGold, ladies and gentlemen. It is eGold. And in the last bull run, eGold topped out at about $200 to $300. Okay, now we're sitting at around 65, 70. But guys, and we're going to expand on this in more content next week, this ecosystem is a sleeping giant. Okay, the Maiar exchange. I just want you to look into the Maiar, MAIAR exchange, guys, and look at the numbers. Okay, total value lock is 4th overall behind Binance, Ethereum, and Tron. Nobody's talking about that. And this ecosystem is still very small. It's only about 11 tokens, but people are seeing the potential, not to mention all of the enterprise adoption that occurs on Elrond on a regular basis. You can see they now have cold storage solutions, okay? And this is a new trend that is also forming when it comes to private blockchains, is the development of their own cold storage solutions. There's going to be so much more about it, guys, but I remember when the Maiar exchange first launched, there was no coverage on it, okay? And in crypto, after being here for about 3 years now, as a matter of fact, in October, 3-year anniversary, October 19th, I'll never forget the day I bought my very first Bitcoin. I'll never forget that day. But we're going to break down more about this ecosystem, guys, because it is so early. And the thing that I have learned about being in this space, if you really want to make money, if you really want that big buck, you have to find a project that no one else is speaking about, that the attention isn't on yet, but the ecosystem is still solid. eGold is that project, guys. Now, lastly, we're going to wrap up with this one. We're going to land the plane with this one, guys, because this is a story that it's going to make a lot of sense now. Okay, so last week we were looking at flow on the Power 42 chart, and I was curious as to what the heck was going on. I said they probably landed another deal, got some more licensing rights. Well, sure enough, okay, watching preseason football, Baltimore Ravens, Seattle Seahawks, and you know, they're running their ads, and then Patrick Mahomes pops up and he's talking about, hey, wouldn't you like to capture the moment that I won the Super Bowl, blah blah blah, forever? I'm like, that's an NFT. So I'm the type of dude, read the small letters at the bottom of the screen, and of course it says NFL All Day and Dapper Labs. It said Dapper Labs in the advertisement, guys. It gave people the signal, but pretty much the NFL Players Association, and Dapper Labs launched NFL All Day digital video highlight platform, guys, and this is pretty much exactly how it sounds. You go to NFLallday.com and you can get you an exclusive NFL NFT. All right, now a couple things to take away from this. One is that initially there are going to be this initial launch, they're giving these out for free, so take advantage of it while you can. Secondly, when it comes to big names like this, Flow, Dapper Labs, okay, they brought us NBA Top Shot. which was followed by the whole MLB NFTs and MLS NFTs and so forth and so on. I talk a lot about Chili's, but Dapper Labs, I'm telling you, okay, they initiated this form of NFT adoption when it comes to big players. Okay, really shocked Disney did not come towards Dapper Labs. Dapper Labs, Flow Blockchain. If you're curious about which token is gonna be the gateway when it comes to NFTs, you're looking at Flow. You're looking at Flow, guys. Now, I do want to wrap this up by saying, by giving you my announcement. Okay, so you're gonna see on the channel. All right, it's a premiere now. I had the discussion with Reggie Middleton, guys. It was a long time in the making, and I am forever grateful. All right, and this was a very chaotic week. Not sure why, but hey, sometimes the forces of evil try to, destroy your castle. But I'm a fighter, okay? More importantly, guys, you can tell I missed you. I'm talking too much. But check out this interview tomorrow at noon. Me, Reggie Middleton, I asked him the questions to give us a broad view of just how far reaching this patent goes. And when I tell you, nothing is excluded. Nothing. Okay? Nothing is excluded. Again, the questions that I asked was to get people so that we can really get the full breadth of what's going on, guys. And like I said, it's massive. So, with all that being said, guys, I got some more content to work on. If you don't see me tomorrow, then I'm working on that Africa project, getting the final touches in, getting the final pieces down. With that, of course, you know what I want you to do. Check out that DHN Crypto Journal. Make sure you copy one. As a matter of fact, mine should be here later this afternoon. I'm hoping. That's what Amazon said. But hey, you know how that goes. Either way, while you're at it, guys, you know what I want you to do. Have a great day. Have a prosperous day. And most importantly, if that money is digital, so is the hustle. I'm going to see you in the next video. Peace.